Well, here at the Hot Springs Animal Shelter, you know who the real stars are. We're just the window dressing, right?
That's all we are, ever.
With me today is Dan Bugg, who's the Animal Services Director, and he's got these two adorable little guys that represent some of the wonderful animals that we have, big, small, all shapes and sizes, here at the Shelter for Adoption, right, Dan?
Absolutely. We have a house full, as always, and we're looking forward to this special opportunity for Summerthon to reintroduce folks to the shelter. Those of you that forgot we're here or don't know we're here, we're going to make this an opportunity to get that, make that happen.
Yes, so Summerthon is a coin that Dan has termed for a special event that will be happening very soon.
Yes.
Yes.
June 22nd.
June
from
22nd.
9 to 2.
And it'll be right here at the animal shelter.
Right, here at 319 Davison Drive in Hot Springs, of course, and that's out here off of Shady Grove Road, here in the, like I said, the 300 block, right across from the compost.
Right,
facility.
so if you haven't been here at the shelter while Dan wrangles with his pets here, if you haven't been here, it's easy to access from Shady Grove Road
Right.
to Davidson Drive,
Yeah.
and then once you turn, you'll find the shelter on the left.
Yeah, once you make your left on the Shady Grove, we're the first street on the right, Davison Drive. A lot of folks, as the GPS is taking down Shady Hills, which is a dirt road. So.
Very good. So at the Summerthon, what can people expect?
Well, we expect to have full access to looking at animals for adoption. We're going to have some water feature fun stuff for the kids and some giveaway prizes. I may even have a veterinarian or two here to answer some medical questions about your pets. But most thing we want to do is just reconnect with the public and let them know we're here and we have many, many beautiful pets and a wonderful place to come see them and adopt them.
So is that the point of the Summerthon?
That's exactly right. It's just a reconnection with the public. So, we have talked to a lot of people. Said, "Why didn't know where the shelter was? Is it over there by Kimry Park?" Oh, that means you haven't been to the shelter in almost 20 years. So, no, we're on by Kimry Park. We're on the other side of town now. So, anyway, this is just an opportunity to reconnect with the community and let them know what we're doing and where we are.
Well, we talked about the fact that these are the main attractions,
Yes.
but you'll also have some special attractions at the
Oh yeah, we're
Summerthon.
hopefully
for
going to have a
kids.
water slide for the kids so they can bring their bathing suits, and we're going to have sprinklers and stuff out here. We don't have a lot of grassy area, but we're going to make a wonderful use of all of it. We're going to have the police departments providing free hot dogs, chips, and drinks for everybody that comes. So it should be a fun event, and hopefully we'll see some of these kids get placed in new loving homes. That's our goal. And also, if you want to bring your pet out here, we will microchip your pet for a $20 donation to the shelter.
Oh, that's a bonus.
Yes, so you can get that done. And if you need your city licenses, that'll be another day to come out and do that.
So for those who don't know what microchipping is all about, can you explain?
Microchipping is merely just a way to identify a pet. We do it to cats and dogs. It's a little teeny tiny little thing that slips under the skin, usually under the back of the neck, to provide for identification. It's read by a scanner that will assert who owns the pet with an address and phone number, usually a contact phone number, so we can contact that person and get their animal back home to them. It is not a GPS unit. It doesn't track them from space, so you can't find your animal with that. But if someone finds it and it gets scanned, because we've had animals coming here with microchips from California in them. So
My goodness.
Yeah, so the chip system works, but of course you have to have a scanner to use it. But that's why we do it. It's a permanent identification of ownership of the animal to you, the pet owner.
Absolutely. Do you want to speak a moment about licensing and why that's important?
City licensing is required. And the city license works in compliance with the State of Arkansas Rabies Control Act, which requires all pets, domestic dogs and cats I'm talking about, be vaccinated for rabies in the state of Arkansas at the age of 4 months. The city requires a city license on all pets that age, and of course, they can't get a license until they get a rabies shot. Now, Arkansas amended its Rabies Control Act in 2009 and amended it. So it used to be just a 1-year vaccine. It was the only thing we recognize in Arkansas. Now it's been amended to once your animal has had the 1-year vaccine, on the anniversary date of that vaccine shot, then the animal is then eligible for the 3-year shot for the remainder of its life. Which saves you time. The argument was that perhaps, in the protocol for rabies vaccination with the 1-year vaccine, perhaps we were over-vaccinating our pets at some point in time. Anyway, that's why we've amended the state amended the ordinance.
Something important to keep in mind.
Yes, it is.
Now, getting back to pet adoptions, how are the pet adoptions in the summertime usually compared to the rest of the year?
The rest of the year is wonderful. The summertime, everybody's on vacation. Everybody is bringing me pets instead of taking pets. So summertime we'd still adopt in the summer, of course. We adopt pets, but it tends to lull a little bit in the summertime. Everybody's busy. They're in Florida or wherever else they're going, or here at Magic Springs, or doing other things, and they're just too busy for a new pet. When adoptions usually pick back up again, it's usually about 2 weeks after school goes in. Everybody settles back down. The family units are all back together, acting normal and doing family things, and then all of a sudden there's a consideration for a pet, and they come find us. So we'd like to see that aspect of adoptions maybe change this year a little bit, and have just as strong of adoption outcomes in the summer as we do, because we have more animals in the summer than we do in the fall and winter months.
And that's why the Summerthon can help.
Yes, that's why we're here doing it. We're going to come out here on a Saturday on our day off and have fun with you, and hopefully you'll come have fun with us.
Well, and once they take a look at these guys, I don't think they'll be able to go home empty-handed.
we have
Of
plenty.
course, as we've said before, they're all shapes and sizes.
Yes.
A pet that is going to tug at the heart of just about everybody who comes here.
Well, I hope so. It's kind of poison, but it gets to you. You know, they just get to you. You just want to take them home.
These guys are too cute. Dan, thanks for telling us about Summerthon.
Yes.
Make sure that you bring your family and come on out and have fun, and also find out what services the animal
Yeah,
shelter
we're here.
offers.
Come see us. Come visit. Come look at the shelter. Come see the staff out here. We have a wonderful staff, and that's July 22nd, Saturday, from 9 to 2.
Very good. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
And thank you, Little Stars.
That's
Next week we'll
sleeping
bring you
time.
more city news.